Hello everyone, my name is Mint Aventurine and welcome back to our readings. So today we're going to do 1010 portal messages. Yes, your portal messages for the 1010 October 10. Yes, October 10, 2024, okay? So, we have here three piles from which you can choose from. You're going to choose whichever pile is calling to you the most. We have here hyacinth, which is playfulness. We also have lily, which is majesty and virtue. And we also have clematis, which is intelligence and mental beauty. So, feel free to pause the video, choose using your intuition, okay? Use your intuition, whichever calls to you the most. It doesn't necessarily have to be the most beautiful flower to you. It just has to be whichever card you feel holds the message that you are meant to hear, okay? Yes. So, I'll see you in the readings. I'll post the links to them below. Hello, pile number one. So this is, if you chose hyacinth, then this is your reading. Yes. So hyacinth, let me see if it will focus. Focus. Anyway, so hyacinth, playfulness. Play is the royal road to childhood. Play is the royal road to childhood happiness and adult brilliance. Yes. So there is this message of, letting loose in your life. You're supposed to chill out. Yeah. You might think that things aren't necessarily working out for you, okay? But this is just what I'm getting from the card itself. You might be thinking that things aren't necessarily working out for you lately, and then you've been countering that feeling by working hard, because in your head, if you work hard, you can't fail, because that's all you can do. You do what you can because that's all you can do. That's why you've been working hard. And while there's nothing inherently wrong with working hard, the universe is suggesting to you that you let loose a little bit, okay? You let loose and relax. So I'm gonna use the tarot cards to read your energy right now. So your energy right now. Pile number one's energy right now. Okay, so this is the third card. We're looking to get 5 cards. Yes, 5. So let's see. Oh. So what is pile number one's energy right now? Queen of Cups. And what else? So pile number one's energy right now. Okay, I'm not gonna get any of those. It's too vague. If something wants to come out, it will come out. And it did, yes. Okay, so you have here, what is this? Let me fix this. The first is the 4 of Wands. And then you have the Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Cups, and King of Wands. Okay, you've got a lot of blues here, but you have one orangey red. King of Wands. Okay, so your energy right now, pile number one, is waiting for a wish to come true. Okay, you're waiting for a wish in your life to come true, and what I'm seeing is you're working really hard to make that wish come true, because you're assessing, you're looking within to yourself, you're looking deep within to yourself to figure out, is there anything I'm doing wrong? So you know how when you're new to manifestation and you ask yourself, okay, how do I improve myself so that I can fix myself so that I am in those, what's the word that they use? Like frequencies. I don't often say that, but when you're in the frequencies of the vibrations and the thing, for manifestation. But you're trying to make something happen by working hard externally and working hard internally. There's nothing wrong with that. You're developing yourself. You are at that stage where you are developing yourself. Spirit is saying that, okay, well, before we get to that, you have here the Wheel of Fortune, okay? The Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Cups. While you're at this wishing stage, this is what I call the wishing stage in manifestation, okay? You're at this new wishing stage, and you're you're currently going to experience, okay? Like the next step in your journey here, for your, yeah, for your energy, is the Wheel of Fortune. Within the Wheel of Fortune, there is this change within you that's going to occur, and it's gonna help you see what it is that you are missing. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Because you're coming from the Ace of Cups, and then you're like, after that change, after that event, what I'm hearing is there's this event. So after this event, you're gonna be the Queen of Cups, okay? From I wanna see, I wanna show you the picture. Yeah. So the Queen of Cups. No, the Ace of Cups. With the Ace of Cups, it's like you're just discovering this manifestation power within you, you know? And then with the Queen of Cups, it's like you're developing mastery over it. You're becoming more confident in your ability to manifest. Whatever this event that is happening for you, it could be happening for you right now. Like this event is making you realize that you are great at manifestation. Maybe you're beginning to feel like things happening for you, maybe coincidences. And you can't call these coincidences, because you will soon realize that these are indeed things that you have manifested into your life, okay? Like for example, you were thinking of, I don't know, you were thinking of bread. And then like maybe a few hours later somebody gives you bread. It's those little things, and you're gonna like see all these little things form like together, and then you're gonna realize, oh, okay, I'm really good at manifesting. And you have here the King of Wands. The King of Wands is with the Queen of Cups energy. You have that balance, okay? You have that balance of making things work both inside and out, okay? So this is your energy. You are a person who works hard to make, like, to develop yourself within yourself, and to develop the things outside of you, okay? So it's not, you don't just focus on one thing about yourself. You focus on making yourself better as a person, and then you're making yourself better as a person externally, like, I don't know, doing the hard work, like actually showing up to your job, actually showing up to your passions, following your, like, what you want to do with your life, you know, your hobbies, that kind of thing. Like maybe developing your talents, that kind of thing. So you're that kind of person. Now we're gonna ask, what is your 1010 portal message? Okay, this is a message that you need to hear for the 1010 portal. So the 1010 portal, this is your first card. What is this? Strength. Yes, with the strength card, what I am seeing is during the duration of the 1010 portal, there is something that you may experience that will shake you, okay? It could shake you. It's not in a bad way, but it's something that will challenge your beliefs regarding this thing, okay? So I did say that you are a person who's developing your manifestation skills, but what I'm hearing is you are, what is it? You are being challenged. Your manifestation skills are being challenged in a way, like, do you really believe that this can happen for you? And you have here the Devil card. With the Devil card, during the 1010 portal, it will be tempting to like to give up on these manifestations that you're thinking. It will be tempting to what is it? It'll be tempting to have doubts, okay? And with these doubts, you might fall back into like your previous, like before you were aware of manifestation, you might fall back into previous habits, okay, that you had before you knew how to manifest. You have here the Ace of Cups again. So it'll feel like your energy right now, like I said, is someone who currently knows that, oh, okay, like you're aware that you're good at manifestation. But with the Ace of Cups, it almost feels like during the 1010 portal, you're beginning to realize that, okay, yes, you are good at manifestation, but you're also a beginner at it, okay? So you have a lot to learn. It's a very important thing because this is what's gonna get you, manifesting those bigger things, so to speak. So let me shuffle some more cards. What else is happening for pile number one during the 1010 portal? Yes. Oh my god. Let me pick these up. That's a lot. So what is happening for pile number one during the 1010 portal? So we've got this card here at the bottom. Nine of Swords, yes. The Nine of Swords shows, okay, this is the anxiety, okay? With this row, I do feel like since you're being challenged with regards to your manifestation powers, you will feel some anxiety regarding the fact, as if, like I said, you might doubt that ability to manifest better things in your life. This is what's gonna happen at the end of this 1010 portal. You have here the Magician. You're gonna come out of this believing that you really can manifest, and you will be manifesting because the Magician is the master manifester, okay? They make things happen from nothing. Like they are number one in the tarot. Like they're not number zero, they're number one. And then you have, like, in the Magician card, you can see that they have all the elements of tarot. They have the swords, the wands, the pentacles, and what is the other one? The cups. Okay? So you are taking everything that you know, this 1010 portal. You take everything that you know, and you're using that power of yours, because knowledge is power, and you're using that knowledge, that power, in order to manifest something greater for yourself. Okay. Now, I'm gonna get advice for you, okay, regarding this 1010 portal. So, what is the advice that we can have? So, Spirit, please tell us, what is your advice for pile number one, this 1010 portal? So, you have here the Eight of Swords, yes? Frustration, restriction, constraint. It's very important to note that in the Rider-Waite, the Eight of Swords is like you releasing yourself from, freeing yourself. So, this frustration that you might feel when you're not able to manifest, I get it, because we are higher beings given this mortal body. Like, our souls indwelt upon our mortal bodies, and then we're wondering, why aren't things manifesting for us as quickly as they did when we were, more spiritual, more corporeal beings? So this is where your frustration is coming from, because you know that you are a master manifester. Excuse me. And you're wondering, what am I doing wrong? But that's the thing, you're not doing anything wrong. You're just I will say this honestly. You are limited by the beliefs that your mortal body has. You are limited by what you grew up to believe in. And like I said, when in doubt, there is a high possibility for you to fall back into previous habits with regards to your manifestations. Okay, what happens when the things you want to go your way don't go your way? Like, what do? This is what you do, okay? And this is what you shouldn't do. Spirit is telling you that during this 1010 portal, you need to make this decision to change how change how you approach your belief systems. Make that decision. Tell yourself, like for example, if you feel like your manifestation is failing, tell yourself, there's something that I am not seeing about my manifestation. I trust that in the end, all will work out for me. You talk yourself out of it. You talk yourself out of the doubts, because the doubts are your number one enemy with regards to manifesting the thing that you want to happen. So let's see, what else? What else is Spirit's advice for pile number 1? I'm gonna fix this. So what else is Spirit's advice for pile number 1? What else is Spirit's advice for pile number 1? We're gonna take this one, if I can pick it up. I have very short nails. Okay, 10 of Wands. Stress, responsibility, and burden. The advice that I'm hearing is, I want you to look at the picture, okay? The picture is a straightforward coming home. It's you coming home after this long journey. If you know how the 10 of Wands looks when in the Rider-Waite Tarot, it's of someone carrying 10 wands on their back. 10 is the final card, like the final number before the character cards, I mean. And you have that energy, the 10 of Wands, where, like I said, enough is enough, okay? You have to let go. Like, that's what Spirit is telling you. You have to let go of those previous beliefs. You have to let go of working hard. Working too hard on what you feel like is improve. You don't have to prove anything. That's what Spirit is saying. You don't have to prove anything to Spirit in order to show Spirit that you are deserving of the things that you're trying to manifest. I think that's your belief, okay? It's like you feel the need to show Spirit that you're deserving. You're finally deserving of manifesting that thing, when all along you've always been worthy of it. Like, I don't know, you tell Spirit, hey Spirit, I don't care if you think I'm not deserving or not. I don't care what you think. I think that I am already deserving of this, and I'm gonna be waiting right here, right now, for whatever it is I'm manifesting. See, and as I'm saying that, you get the Queen of Wands. Charisma, confidence, and joy. You are, you gotta be confident in yourself and what you believe in. People around you might think, okay, you're not deserving of this. Maybe those doubts from other people seep in through you too, and then you start doubting it as well. And then you gotta, like, you just gotta believe in yourself, man. Yes. Stop falling. Okay. So we got here, what is this? 10 of Swords. You've got 2 tens. 10 of Swords. Failure, defeat, collapse. Whenever your manifestations fail, do not give up. Do not beat yourself up for what you think are failed manifestations. Failed manifestations don't exist, okay? It just means that you have successfully manifested, air quotes, the failure of this manifestation by thinking about it in a lacking way, okay? Thinking of it from a perspective of disbelief, from a perspective of doubt. Oh my God, you have the Magician again. It really is like you needing to know how to believe in yourself. You needing to understand that you're not asking the universe for anything. You are creating the thing. You are not, like, again, you're not proving anything to Spirit. You're not proving anything to the universe. You are asking and you are receiving. And you're not waiting. You are expecting. There's a difference between waiting and expecting. With waiting, it's as if you're still asking permission. With expecting, you just know it's yours. And for example, you find yourself not getting what you want. It just means, yeah, you gotta tell yourself it's gonna come somehow, some way. Like the basis of what you're trying, like the core of what you're wanting, it will come to you in a certain way. Maybe just not in the way that you're expecting, maybe because of some hidden beliefs that you have. But know that the thing that you're manifesting is coming. So that is your 1010 portal message, okay? If you liked it, please consider subscribing to the Vibes Pile number 1. I do think that, there's this strong power within you. That's what I'm trying to say. There's this strong power within you, and then the frustration builds up. And then suddenly you're gonna snap. And you're gonna be like, you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna manifest what I manifest. Nothing is gonna stop me. I think that's the thing that's happening for you here in the Wheel of Fortune. Yep. And then you're gonna be in your super manifesting energy. So yes, do manifest during this 1010 portal. It'll be great. Trust that it will work out, because it always works out for you. Always remember that. So I'll see you in the next reading. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2. So if you chose Lily, then this is your reading. Okay, so Lily is about majesty and virtue. The lily is the emblem rare of many virtues, good and rare. So I feel like you, pile number 2, this is the energy of someone who, no matter what, you seek to do the right thing, okay? At least what is right for you. And that's so important, okay? You always seek to do what is right for you. That's very good. You're not a person that wants to trample on other people's beliefs. You're not a person who is argumentative. You're quite majestic, so to speak. But here's what I'm hearing. It's like, in your journey to not trample others, Spirit is hoping that you don't let others trample on you too. So I'm gonna do this. We're doing 1010 portal messages, okay? So before I do that, before I ask that question, we're gonna do your energy right now. So what is pile number 2's energy right now? We're looking to get 5 cards. Today I'm not reading reversals, okay? So we got the World, the Ace of Coins. What else? So for pile number 2, we've got the 10 of Pentacles. I think I'm supposed to get this. The King of Coins. Come here. King of Coins. And pile number 2. Oh my god. No. Too many cards falling out. Okay, that one fell of its own accord. I didn't even know what that was. It's the Queen of Swords. So we'll get that. Yes. So pile number 2, what is your energy right now? You have here the World. Something for you recently ended, okay? I think it ended in a way where you learned the lessons that you needed to learn. You might consider it a bad ending, okay? I'm not gonna lie. You might consider that it was somewhat of a bad ending, but if it wasn't a bad, air quotes, bad ending, then whatever it is, you learned lessons from it. And honestly, there's this energy of being grateful for whatever happened, okay? Whether you lost something, whether you won something, you are grateful for whatever happened to you. The real win here is you receiving that lesson in whatever it is, okay? And like, it's a thing. Ace of Coins, it's a thing that you're gonna value for the rest of your life. This thing isn't like something that wasn't an easy lesson to learn. Okay, there were many ups and downs. I feel like there were sacrifices that you had to make in order for that thing to come true. If it's not something that already has happened, that it will happen soon, okay? An ending for something wherein you had to make so many sacrifices and then you learned a lot. And then you have here in the center of your reading the 10 of Pentacles, okay? What I'm seeing is the lessons that you have learned from this event are like lessons that you will use, like traits that you will use in order to get this 10 of Pentacles energy. And this 10 of Pentacles energy is a satisfying life. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. A very full and satisfying life. It's like, think of yourself as an older person, and you will see that you are someone who is grateful for the life that you live. Think of yourself like as an old person on your rocking chair, and then you're looking back at your life, and you're looking back at your life happily. Excuse me. You're looking back at your life happily and content because you know that you lived your life to its fullest, okay? This is a really satisfying life that you're living, pile number two. And you have here the King of Coins. I'm going to read it together with the Queen of Swords. So, the King of Coins, which is the King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. In your life, you know which sacrifices to make. Sorry, I'm like looking at this in the far, far future because your energy right now is something that you will be taking all the way with you into the future, okay? And the King of Coins, along with the Queen of Swords, this is the energy of someone who knew which sacrifices to make and to like which things they needed to value, and you are proud of yourself for valuing the things that you do value, you know? You never considered yourself to have losses, actually. Like, yes, there were sacrifices, but these losses were things that were worth it. Like, it was worth it to lose these sacrifices because in the end, you've become such a beautiful person. You've become such an amazing person that people look up to and people love. That's what I'm hearing. Mm-hmm. That's your energy right now, pile number two. And I'm serious when I'm saying that this energy of yours right now, this grateful, beautiful energy, is something that you will be taking well into the future. It's not something that's gonna disappear on you. Mm-hmm. So now I want to ask, what is your 1010 portal message? What is your 1010 portal message? What is this? The Ace of Wands, okay? The Ace of Wands. I want to take another card to go with it. So what is pile number two's 1010 portal message? What is pile number two's 1010 portal message? Sorry, I keep on hitting my microphone by accident. Anyway, okay, I think this one's it. The Tower, yes. So Ace of Wands and the Tower. I do feel like your energy during the 1010 portal is someone who is protecting something that matters to them the most. I do feel like your energy, like for example, think of something that you recently got. Whatever this, like the first thing that you thought of, and this thing that you got recently is something that you're willing to protect so dearly, okay? It's so important to you and you cannot lose it. And then you have here the Tower card. During, you know, you might feel sometimes that you're gonna lose this thing, like there's this fear of losing this thing, but I want to get more cards. I want to see what else Spirit has to say, because that's what Spirit says up to that point. You have this fear of losing this thing. So let's see, what else does Spirit have to say? Okay, fine. The Chariot. You feel like things regarding this thing that you value, okay? Things are happening so fast. And you wonder to yourself, am I able to catch up to this thing? I can't. It's either you have this thing already, or you're not sure if you can. Okay. This thing is something that you have, but you don't know if you have it to its full extent, okay? Something that you already have, but you don't know if you have it to its full extent. And you feel like you keep on chasing this thing, okay? Yeah, you have here the Seven of Swords. It's as if it's almost out of your grasp. Like it's with you, but it's not with you. And you feel like, the feeling of not deserving this thing. You have it, but do you really deserve it? Okay? It's with you right now. A feeling of not deserving this thing. When in fact you do, okay? And you might wonder why I'm saying that you deserve this, even if you have the Seven of Swords, because usually the Seven of Swords is like stealing something, okay? Taking away something that you're not supposed to. But that's just the feeling that you have. That's not the truth here. The truth is, this thing is something that you've always deserved, okay? Something that you've always wanted, something that you've worked hard on, something that you know, it's for you. Okay, so pile number, like, I feel so choked up trying to say your message. What is this? Nine of Pentacles. Oh my god, it's perfect. Pile number 2, I need to tell you that you might feel right now that you're not deserving of getting this thing. You might feel right now that you're not able to have this thing in its full extent. But what you wants you. I don't know why I feel like crying. I don't know why. But what you want really wants you to. Okay, it's such heavy in a good way energy. Okay, what you want loves you too. That's what I'm hearing. You have here the Nine of Pentacles, which is the wish fulfillment card. And I feel this energy of, you didn't think that you'd get here, but you will, okay? You didn't expect that you'd get the thing that you wanted, but you're here anyway, and you have the thing, and then you're beginning to realize, hey, this thing is mine. This thing is, you're beginning to cherish this thing more, because you might, like, I want you to let go of that feeling of not deserving it for a second, and just immerse yourself in the feeling of actually having that thing. You already have that thing, and it's, you like, ask yourself in the past, how long did you want to have this thing? And now that you finally have this thing, are you really gonna, like, feel bad for yourself for thinking that you don't have it in its full extent? No. You're grateful because you have that thing. No matter how much of that thing you have, it's yours. And I'm telling you that you will get this thing to its full extent, okay? No matter what happens, you will get this thing to its full extent. Excuse me. We're gonna get now advice for you, pile number 2. So advice for pile number 2. Advice for pile number 2, this 1010 portal. Advice. Hello. Hello, pile number 2. Yeah, okay. Everything fell. This is a common occurrence with my readings. Okay. So pile number 2, what is your advice? I feel a little bad. I feel like I have very short fingers, so I can't, like, yeah, okay. So pile number 2's advice. If nothing comes out, I'm gonna shuffle again. Let's do this. Sometimes when things don't want to come out, it just means I'm not getting the exact card that has your message. There we are. You have the Page of Wands. Optimism, passion, and freedom. Page of Wands. I think you as a person, you need to realize that you think of this thing that you have, okay? Page of Wands. Think of it as the most joyful thing you have in your life right now. Okay, I'm back. My cat spilled tea on my reading. Anyway, it's fine. Page of Wands. I don't remember what I was saying, but basically, you are a person who needs to like think of the things that you have right now. Think of it something that you really really love, okay? And when you cherish this thing, when you show the universe that because you love this thing, you deserve more of it. Okay? And that's how you're gonna get more of this thing. Because you love this thing so much. And you don't have to really do anything. Just tell the universe, thank you. Thank you. I have this thing. Thank you. I love this thing so much. Thank you for giving this thing or person to me. Thank you. Thank you. And the universe will give you more of that thing because of the gratefulness, okay? That's literally all there is to it. Because of your gratefulness for this thing, the universe will give you so much more of this. More advice for pile number 2. I love your reading, by the way. Pile number 2, advice. This is the one. What are you? Page of Pentacles. Okay. Opportunity, willpower, and desire. It's really that message. The universe sees that you've been wanting this thing so innocently that when you ask for this thing, when you've asked for this thing before, you did it out of love, okay? You asked for this thing from a place of love, genuine love. And the universe sees that. It's now asking you, like, a change in how you see this thing. Because, like I said, there's this feeling of you not deserving this thing. There's this feeling almost of insecurity regarding this thing, okay? The universe is asking you, change how you view this thing. It's not something that like a trophy. I'm not saying that you're exactly thinking of it as a trophy, but I'm just listing examples. So, it's not a trophy. It's not something that you're showing off to other people. It's not a thing of pride that you must have it. Think of it as something you want because you want it, because you love that. Because you love that thing, you will get more of that thing. Again, you have here the Wheel of Fortune, destiny, destination, karma. This thing that you have, because like I said, you have it right now and you're gonna get more of it soon. Okay, you have here the Chariot, destiny, destination, karma. This thing that you're wanting, yet you have and you're still wanting, it's always been meant for you, okay? No matter what you went through in life, it's always been something written out for you. It was destiny for you to have this thing. This thing was literally, like, I don't say this lightly, but it was made for you. And you're ending your reading with the World card again. See? Harmony, completion, and fulfillment. That's amazing. Because I think in this in this simple reading, I hope that you've already learned what you needed to learn, Like, I think something clicked within this reading for you, and then you just realized, yeah, I love this thing. Like, ask yourself, why do I love this thing? Honestly, you don't even have to think about the whys. Just, do you love this thing? Yes. That's all the universe needs for you to be given so much more of it. Because I love this thing, because I love this thing, I'm gonna get so much more of it. And that's all you need. That's all you needed. That's all the universe ever needed to ever give you more of that. Amazing. It's such a it's such a simple reading, but the message is so deep, okay? We spend our lives trying to prove to the universe why trying to prove to the universe, to the people around us, why we deserve things. But for you, it's just, you know, because I love this thing. Then that's why. That's all there is. Like, you don't have to prove your love. You don't have to prove anything else. It's just, I love this thing. And you tell yourself that. Because I love this thing, I'll get more of it. I deserve more of it. That's all. Okay, so pile number 2. If you like that, then please consider subscribing to the vibes. Yes? Okay. I'll see you in my next reading. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3. So, if you chose clematis, then this is your reading. So, you have here, intelligence and mental beauty. So, wisdom is the abstract of the past, but beauty is the promise of the future. So, what do I feel just from this card, for your reading? You're a very, I don't, what's the good word for this? You're a person who knows the consequences of each action that you take. However, I feel like there's some fear regarding the actions that you take. Like, what I'm trying to say is, despite knowing the consequences and the results of each action that you take, I hope that you do not live in fear for what comes next. Continue to live your life despite the fear of failure. Continue to live your life despite the fear of losing it all. And continue to live life despite fearing success. Yes, because success is the next thing for you. Let's look right now. I'm gonna ask Spirit, before we ask your 1010 portal message, I'm gonna ask Spirit, what is your energy right now? Right away, we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so I'm looking to get 5 cards. What is pile number 3's energy right now? So pile number 3's energy right now. Things are coming out quite fast for your pile. It's nice. So what is pile 3's energy right now? Okay. So pile number 3's energy right now. None of these. Okay, that's the one. What are you? Ace of Wands. Very nice. Okay. So let's fix these up a bit. Yes. Okay, so Page of Cups, your first card. The Page of Cups represents your, like I said, you are a person who knows what happens in the next step, what you want the next steps to be. You've analyzed everything that you can about your life, okay? You know your goals, you know the next thing you want to do, you know how to get there. And you're a person who doesn't forget to have fun. It's a work-life balance for you, okay? You know when to have fun, you know when to work. You know when things will work out when you're having fun. It's great. And you have here the Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins simply represents the things that you've grown to value, are the things that, like, all these small things in your life. There are many small things in your life that you've grown grateful for, and you don't, you never take anything for granted, okay? You are a person who never takes anything for granted, and you always repay. That's what I'm hearing. You always repay debts. Not necessarily debts like monetary debts, but like if you feel like you owe this person something, then you will be giving them something in return, you know? You are a very generous person with regards to that. And you have here the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Your energy right now is all that, but you're asking for something missing in your life. Like, because you feel like you know what's next in your life. But then there's this question, like, within your head, like, okay, do I really know what's next in my life? It's a subconscious question that you ask yourself. Do I really know what's next in my life? And am I content with what's gonna happen next in my life? So, 1010 portal, very energetic portal, if I might add. So, 1010 portal. What is pile number three's message for the 1010 portal? You have here the Queen of Cups. So, what else? The Seven of Pentacles. I'm not taking reversals today. Okay, so let me take all of these. They do not count because, okay. The Lovers. Oh, that really wanted to come out then. Okay, so what else? Pile number three's message right now. So, Knight of Cups, and I love how, you're you're a person who's so sure of themselves, and even if you're not, even if you feel like you're not so sure of yourself, like your what is it, higher self is, and they are really loud in your mind when they redirect you, when they direct you to do the things that you need to do. Very nice. Okay, so what is your 1010 portal message? Let's start off with the Queen of Cups here. So with the Queen of Cups, you have a person. Okay, there is this person coming into your life with an offer, and the offer is something about emotional understanding. That's what I'm hearing. And the offer that you're gonna be given is something that might have risks. Okay, that's what, I don't know why, but this offer that is being given to you is something risky, something where you feel you might lose out on something. It is up to you whether you take this offer or not. However, Spirit is saying that you need to weigh your options, because you have here the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is everything that you've worked hard on in your life so far. And the things that you've worked hard on in your life so far, these are things that are still continuing to grow. So you might ask yourself, is this offer really something that I can receive right now? Because again, it's such a risk. And while it doesn't come at a loss, like you don't necessarily lose a lot of things, but there is this sort of investment with regard to this offer. It doesn't have to be a monetary investment, it's more like an emotional investment, okay? An investment of your time. Time and emotion is a very intertwined thing for you. So I feel like you don't really waste time on things that will hurt your emotions, okay? But you have here the Lover's card, which is, what I'm seeing is a likely, it's very, what's the term? Out of character. It's out of character for you to accept this offer, and yet, you really are considering accepting this offer. Because, like I said, there's this energy within you, this subconscious energy, like almost as if you want to spice things up in your life because you feel like you already know what happens next. But you get like the curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. And see, you have here the Knight of Cups. I really do feel like you're accepting this offer. It's an offer that you can refuse, but you don't want to refuse for some reason. It's enticing to you because it's not anything that you expected, okay? It's not anything that was in your radar, basically. And like I said, you have nothing to lose by accepting this offer. It just maybe that emotional, it could be an emotional burden for you. It could be not a burden, an emotional commitment. Mm-hmm. That's what. And you have here the magician, okay? So, like, what I'm hearing is even if you do accept this offer, it's not gonna be like the number one thing on your mind. There are many other things that are happening for you, okay? Like this is just one thing. And although you do accept the offer, like of course you're hearing this right now from me, right? So you can't say no. You like I won't be able to stop you. There nothing will be able to stop you if you say no to the offer. But let's say you do accept the offer, which is very likely, it's not going to be the number one thing worrying you in your mind. Like if you lose this, it's like okay, whatever. You move on. You move on and you make something new happen. You learn your lesson from this thing, whatever this thing brings, whatever, because it's not anything too deep, okay? Like it could be something that makes you so happy. Like this is just either you win or you lose a little time of your life. But it's nothing you're gonna cry about, you know? But like for you, you don't want to waste, like I said, you don't want to waste time for some reason. Very interesting. I have never, no, it's not that I've never read anything like that. It's more like it's a rare energy to read. Okay, so pile number 3. What is your advice for what is your advice for the 1010 portal? You have here the 5 of wands. Competition, conflict, reality. There's this possibility that you're accepting you're probably accepting this because you don't want anyone else to have this offer, okay? Like I get it. I understand an energy like that. I know someone who likes that. Like, okay, I need to have this thing because it benefits me to have it. The magician, you also have willpower, action, and creation. It's that energy again. The spirit is like agreeing with you that you do, like even if you have all these things happening for you right now, don't stop, period. Like don't stop creating, don't stop being you, don't stop focusing on yourself. That's what I'm hearing, because all these things added onto you, but you first seek your own kingdom, so to speak, okay? You seek your own kingdom, and then that is like these are just things added onto you. You have here the star. Rejuvenation, confidence, and hope. If you've ever lost on something recently, I think that it's gonna come back to you in a different form. And you might say, I don't want it to be in a different form, but that's the thing. This new form of the thing that you lost is something so much better. Like I tell you, I know I've been there, like the feeling of not wanting anything new because it's not exactly the thing that I want, but I can tell myself from the past, like, you don't know what you're saying. So, the star, it's something new. Like, it's something old, but in a new form. And you have here the high priestess. Like I said, you're a very knowing pile. You know what comes next. Like, your intuition is very, very strong, okay? I'm gonna pick out this cat hair. The high priestess, okay? You know what's coming next for you, and it's nothing that you don't deserve, okay? It's something, the things that are happening for you are happening for you. For you, always. These things are always for your improvement, always for your development. You keep becoming a person, you're like a learning machine. You're like a machine. I'm not saying that you're a machine without feelings. I'm saying you're a machine that knows to keep learning. I don't know why I'm being called to get this card, so I'm gonna pick it up. That's the Hermit. What is this? Page of Pentacles. Opportunity, willpower, desire, and the Hermit together. So I'll read that together. The energy here is someone who you have to trust your own intuition. You have to trust where you're leading yourself to, because you're not wrong. Different people have different fates, so to speak. When we incarnate into this world, we make this agreement with our spirit guides. Like, for some people, like, hey, just let me do my own thing. And I think you're that kind of person. Just let you ask your spirit guide, just let me do my own thing, kind of guide me here, but more or less, let me do my own thing. And you're not wrong there. You're living such a fulfilled life in that way. Let me do my own thing. You're gonna discover beautiful things about you by living life the way you want to live it. And that's your most important portal message for 1010. You live your life the way you want to, and that's how you're gonna live your most fulfilled life. Yes. So, file number 3, if you liked it, then subscribe to the vibes, because that is your reading. Yes. Very straightforward. I love that for you. Okay. So, I'll see you in the next reading, okay? Goodbye.